Hello, everyone. I'm back again to talk about your dog's health. I'm doing this outside. It's way too nice outside to be inside. So I'm choosing to do this outside. And one of the things I want to talk about that I see a lot of is uh, people that don't clean out their dog bowl after every meal. Even if you just simply soapy rinse it out. Each time that you feed your dog and your dog goes into the bowl and your dog is eating and it's licking, and depending on what you're feeding your dog is how much bacteria is going to be left behind in that bowl. That's bacteria. And that bacteria builds up and gets worse over time. That's not something that should be going into our dog's system. So just take a few moments. It doesn't take any time at all once your dog is finished eating to just soapy rinse out their bowl. For some of you that free feed your dogs, that's never a good plan. Food should not always 24/7 be down in a dog's bowl. Dogs should eat like normal dogs. Whether you're feeding them once a day or twice a day, when the food goes down, they should eat that food. If they don't eat their food right away, they're telling you something. And people say that who say that it's okay for a dog to free feed. I will ask any one of them to show me any evidence whatsoever of any dog that does not live with humans that grazes. Dogs do not graze. It's not in their nature. If your dog is grazing on its food, your dog is telling you something. And there could be several different reasons. I'm not going to go into all those right now because each one of them can be different. So another thing that I would like to talk about is oral hygiene for a dog. It's just as important for them as it is for humans. And it's not just the decay and the plaque. It's what that does to their gums, the discomfort that causes, which can also lead to other internal health problems. So there's a lot of different ways, and there's simple ways to clean your dog's teeth. One, of course, and the easiest one is to brush your dog's teeth. And it really is easier than you think it is. You can't, of course, and you can use any toothbrush to do this. You don't need the special toothbrush from the dog store. You need the special toothpaste. Our toothpaste is very harmful for a dog. So you want the special toothpaste, but you can get any old toothbrush from your local store. And one way of doing that is taking the toothpaste, it usually has a good flavor for the dogs, and simply sticking it in front of them and getting them used to licking on that and just licking it off, and doing that for about 7 days. That's about as long as it takes. Once they're used to that, then you let them come up and lick it, and you can just kind of go in and do a short, quick, simple little brush, quick and simple, for about 7 days. And then after about 7 days, then you can go in and actually do a nice, good little brush and keep them clean. Now, there's things out there that you can buy that you can put on your dog's food that helps to prevent some of the buildup of plaque. And there's things you can put in their water. There's oral sprays. Those things are great and helpful. Still not going to be as good as brushing your dog's teeth. I think with the oral sprays, one advantage you get there is if your dog has bad breath, it certainly helps with that. So that's a good thing. Actually, tug ropes, which should never be left out for a dog. Some dogs will ignore tug rope just laying on the ground. Other dogs are going to de-string that. And if they swallow that and that gets into their intestinal system, that's expensive surgery for dogs that cannot pass it. But playing tug, contrary to some belief, playing tug with your dog makes them dominant or aggressive. Not if you play and end that game correctly, it certainly does not. And those tug ropes, because there's all those, fibers. When they're, of course, playing and tugging around and moving around, that's moving stuff off their teeth. So again, that's something else that you can do. And then the other thing are different types of chews. And you want to make sure that those chews are absolutely healthy for your dog. One of my favorite is raw frozen bones. Never give your dog cooked bones. They become weak and brittle, and they can chip off. Your dog can swallow that. Your dog can chip a tooth on those. That's not the same with a raw bone. A raw bone doesn't do that. That can simply just grind it down over time. So there's a few things right there as far as your dog's oral hygiene and internal health of keeping their food bowls clean, even rinsing out their water bowls, but keep their bowls clean, and then doing the whole oral hygiene thing. So I hope that was helpful. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again with some other tips for your dogs. Until then, enjoy this beautiful day and this beautiful weather. And again, I'm Aaron Stewart, owner of The Educated Dog. Thanks. Bye-bye.